Okay guys, we're back with another setup on Assetto Corsa. This time it's a flight simulator on this special events, and it's racing the Pagani Huayra around Nurburgring GP track. We're going to have a little look at the power that this car pushes out. It's another powerful car running 730 horsepower and only weighing 1,360 kilograms, so it's got a really nice power to weight ratio. We're racing around Nurburgring GP track, and it's 5,148 meters long, 2 o'clock race time, clear weather and 22 degrees. Okay, so we're starting the lap, making sure you get a nice clean exit on the last corner, going through the gears, coming into the first braking zone. We're going to look out for the three boards on left braking just before the first one you see, going down into first gear, trying to take a nice tight apex on that corner, then getting into second gear nice and early on the power, and then just lift off the power just as you go through this corner. You really want to coast through that corner a bit. Then on the power, when you feel the grip build, into third gear briefly, then back down to second gear, again taking a nice tight apex on this corner, a little squirt of the power through this corner, and on over the curb there, be aggressive on the curb just to get a nice clean exit on this corner there. Be careful on the throttle going through that corner also. So we're then going to go down into second gear for this corner, again taking a nice tight apex, little squirt of power again, then down into second gear, taking a nice tight line as you can through that corner so we can get the power nice and early. Be careful again of the power on the rear again there. So we're going through the gears, and we're going to be looking out for the tarmac on the left as we break down into second gear again, taking a nice early apex. I like to take a nice tight line there, then square the car off and then get as good exit as possible. So we're going through the gears again and coming into this corner now. We're going to stay going third gear, going through the corner in third gear, don't go through the corner in fourth. Then be careful on the curb on there. I took a little bit too much curb, was a bit greedy. Then we're going to look out for the braking zone, which is a shadow on the floor, going down into second gear, go over the green Astro bit of turf there on that corner, using as much of the track as possible. Then into third gear briefly, then back down to second gear, and we want to square the car off as best as we can. We got a little bit of oversteer, which caused us to run wide there, just about saved it, and then go through the gears. We probably lost a good half a second doing that there, maybe a little less, but a bit of time lost. Then looking out for the braking zone where we brake just before the first whiteboard, down into second gear, then as we approach the apex into first gear, then out the corner, hard on the throttle through first and second gear, and then down into the second gear again for this corner, and just feather the throttle. Just be careful on the throttle again as you come out the exit there, as your back end can step out on you, and over the line for a time that beats the goal time by nearly a second and a half. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the time that we got there. It was 2 minutes 4.365. We only needed a 2 minutes 5.5. We didn't spend too long on this, so I think we done it reasonably quick. Within about 15 minutes we got the time we needed, but then we spent about another 10-15 minutes just fine-tuning some of the camber angles and the toe, just to give us a bit more grip coming out of some of them corners. As you can see there, it just wanted to spin out sometimes, so we just dulled that down a bit as it was a little bit aggressive with the default setup. So we got it a little bit easier to drive, and you should be able to do this reasonably easy, as I think there was another second to come off that lap I've done there. We're using this setup that I've got here, so you should be able to get the gold if you spend a lot of time on it, or maybe the silver if you're struggling a little bit more. Anyway guys, I'll leave you with the replay camera from that lap. Make sure you leave a like if you've liked this video and the setup's helped you out, and make sure you subscribe for a lot more future videos coming soon. Thanks again for watching.